My name's Rod Ray. This is my wife, Linda. Being a part of the Purdue Marching Band was one of the highlights of my college career. I played snare drum from 71 to 75.
I started in the Purdue Band program in 1973 playing clarinet. I thought I'd had enough of marching band in high school, but each day as I walked to the Hall of Music for concert band, I'd pass the marching band on the way to the practice field, and that drum cadence just drew me, and I knew I had to keep doing it again. So the next 3 years I was in the majorette corps, a group of 25 to 30 singers and dancers. Back then we wore a variety of different outfits, depending on what the theme of the show was each time. We always wore our black militaries for pregame, but at halftime we could have sequins, Uncle Sam, which are red, white, blue outfits, cowboy outfits, sailor outfits, you name it, we wore it. My dorm room closet took up half of the space was with my costumes.
Back then, the band used to go to 2 away football games every year. A lot of times we would play for a high school game on Friday night and spend the night in their homes, and then we would go to the Purdue game on Saturday, and sometimes even on Sunday we'd play for a pro game before coming on home.
Those band trips were exhausting, but they were fun, and riding the bus was always an adventure because we always had to change our costumes and get into our costumes on the bus underneath our capes, and that was always a challenge.
Al Wright was the director of bands the entire 4 years that Linda and I were at Purdue, and what a great legacy he gave the band in being able to travel to other countries. I went to Venezuela my freshman year, and I can remember back then that Purdue didn't end its first semester until after Christmas, and I had to take a final in the Miami airport in January before going on to Venezuela. And I also was lucky enough to get to go with the band in 1974 to Europe when they went for the World Music Festival in Kerkrade, Holland. And I can say that I was with Maxine Lefevre, the former percussion instructor, the infamous day in Amsterdam when she tried to take a picture of a lady in the evening, and the lady came out and ripped the film from Maxine's camera and smacked her, and hence we have smacks in the band cheer.
I also had the privilege of going to Venezuela for two weeks in January of 1976. We went to San Cristobal to their annual festival, and we went to the capital, to Caracas, and I performed in front of the president of Venezuela. I felt like a movie star signing autographs all the time.
Lynn and I are so lucky to have lived in Lafayette the past 30 years where we can watch the Purdue Band often and attend many band alumni functions. Being a part of the Purdue Marching Band is a lifelong event.